Well, this best-selling author, who is known for his Chicken Soup for the Soul series, is back with another uplifting book.
Yeah, John's standing by with Jack Canfield via Zoom to learn more about this children's book, I Can Believe in Myself. That's such an important message.
Guys, it is so great. The great Jack Canfield joining us this morning. Good morning, sir. Thanks for being with us. Before we get to the book, I feel like since we have you here, we got to ask this. Man, after 2020, if we don't all need some chicken soup for the soul right now, what is your kind of general advice for people who have now made it through 2020 and trying to be better in 21? What can you give us to hang on to this year?
Well, basically realize, first of all, we all survived last year, and to celebrate that. And secondly, to look at what do we want to achieve, what do we want to experience, believe that it's possible. That's what the book is about, that anything is possible if you believe it. And also visualize it as your life the way you'd like it to be. You know, set some goals for things you want, believe it's possible. The pandemic is just an event. Our response to the event is what produces the outcomes we experience. So we can either go into fear, we can go into lockdown, or we can go into believing that we can create anything we want. So just be positive about what's coming.
And at this time of year, too, a lot of folks have made resolutions. I feel like the hardest part is taking that first step. How do we get ourselves to do that?
Well, basically, resolutions occur when people commit to daily disciplines. You have to commit to doing something every day. Most people overcommit. They want to lose too much weight, or they want to do so many things. But if you do a little bit every day, like right now, I have a goal to lose 20 pounds. Someone said you either become a drunk, a hunk, or a chunk during the pandemic. I put on a little bit of weight. So what I'm doing is every day I'm doing a shake in the morning, 600-calorie meal for lunch, and a shake for dinner over the course of a month. That's a doable thing. So if you commit to daily discipline, like if you want to write a book, write 1 page a day. At the end of the year, you've got 365 pages.
By the way, chunk, hunk, and drunk, I got 2 out of 3. So let's talk about the book, though. The book is called I Can Believe in Myself, and this is a children's book. Tell us about the book.
Well, basically, it's a book about a little girl named Molly who's in the 2nd grade who believes that she can't talk in front of the class. And so what happens is she starts to have all these excuses about why she can't do it. And one day she writes the teacher a note, says Molly has a sore throat. That's why she can't talk in front of class today to do her show and tell. And Molly's sitting in the playground watching all the other kids do all these I can'ts. I can't do the monkey bars. I can't tie my shoe. I can't swing by myself. And she starts noticing all these I can'ts. And then she says, oh my God, that's what I'm doing. And she sees the teacher the next morning using a paper shredder. And so she decides to do her show and tell. She dresses up the paper shredder and she calls it Shreddy. And she takes her I can't and she puts it on a piece of paper. I can't talk in front of class. And she shreds it. And she says, that's what I realized. I can if I believe in myself. And so all the other kids say, I want to try it too. You know, so the whole class shreds all their I can'ts. And then even the teacher says, I have this belief that I can't get through the morning without a cup of coffee, and she shreds that. And so all the kids realize I can if I want to. And if I think I can't, I won't try. And if I don't try, there's no way I can. So it's really a beautiful little book that helps kids realize that they are thinking about it as what's controlling their mind, not their actual abilities.
I think if you were to ask every parent, we would all like to think that we're teaching our kids this kind of mentality and approach to life, but what are some of the things that we do as parents that we might not realize could be undermining the kids' confidence in themselves and these kinds of things?
Well, I think we criticize kids too quickly when they don't do something right, as opposed to like continually teaching. Someone who's really good at parenting education said, you know, from 0 to about 10 years old, you have to monitor the child. Did you brush your teeth? Did you brush your teeth? Did you brush your teeth? Then you become a coach later. You don't have to educate them, you have to coach them. And so what happens is a lot of times we're landing on the kids a little too hard about what they can and can't do. The other thing is we don't acknowledge the little things they do. You know, every day, any little progress, like, hey, you picked up 5 of your toys. Maybe you didn't clean up the whole room, but you picked up 5 of your toys. Way to go. I bet tomorrow you'll pick up 8 of your toys. Within a week, we'll see the whole room clean. So it's constant encouragement is really important. The other thing I teach parents to do is if I put my arm out like this and I have someone push down on my arm when I say I can't do something, my arm goes weak. If I say I can do something, my arm will say strength. something called muscle testing that psychologists use. We can demonstrate to our kids that they are basically lovable and capable. One thing I tell parents to do, have 2 pictures in your kids' room. One of them doing something to do well. Maybe they're in their baseball uniform. It's a picture of them playing the violin. The other is a happy family, like all the kids in a family together. So every night when they go to bed, every morning when they wake up, they see this reminder, I'm capable and I'm lovable. And when you have those 2 beliefs, you have high self-esteem.
Wow, that is amazing. So the book, again, is called I Can Believe in Myself. It's available next month, correct?
Yes, but you can pre-order it on Amazon.com today.
All right, Jack Canfield, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thanks, John.
Guys?
Right
What is
on.
Drunk, chunk, and hunk.
Hunk.